Hi guys, thanks for watching. Well, it's very late in the week. I'm disappointed, I just can't get the uploads going. So we haven't yet done Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius or Pisces this week. So I'm just going to have to do them all in one, guys. I'm so sorry, but we'll do one card for each and we'll see where we end up, okay? So for Scorpio, we've got the Five of Cups here. Gosh, feels a bit like halfway to nowhere, possibly stuck in the lift even, you might say, because it is on the way up. You know, the ascension is actually going on here in quite a big way. We've got Mars energy indicated up here as well, also Scorpio, so it's Mars in Scorpio. So it's about getting things done, really. It's also about the colours of the world turning black and white. Now, a wand card would often be the card about getting things done, and here we actually are with the cups. But the cups, although they sort of represent our longings, our desires, there is a time for action to make those longings and desires come into real life, okay? So the colours of the world may very well be black and white at the moment with that going on, Scorpio, but that's you guys all over. And we have actually got Mars in Scorpio, so it's not just going to play into your longings and desires. That's really live, active energy at the moment. My intention of this reading is it's for sort of early to mid-August 2019. Best time to watch these is right now when you're watching it, though, guys. Okay, just the mad world of YouTube there. But look, rain all over the sky there. Nice purple border, nice lilac amethyst border. Healing can be gentle. Healing can kind of work in a very subtle way, so you hardly know that it's taking place. And if you need to give healing to someone else in your life, Scorpio, then bear that in mind. You can actually be very subtle about it. Now, this card has a great deal to do with kind of sorrow and grief, maybe a little way in the past, but not got over with yet. So whatever the problem is, Scorpio, and I won't be too specific about what I think the problem might be, because so many people watch these readings, and thank you so much. But there's some kind of sorrow, there's some grief, something's gone badly wrong, not just lately, but in the fairly recent past, I suppose. I can see you guys moving on. I can see you guys getting over certain things and moving past some things. Sometimes you can't get over a thing. You've got to kind of go around it and find a place in your heart where it sits okay with you. Okay, but that is where the stuck energy side of this card came in when I first pulled it out. Okay, Scorpio. So just be ready to be active, and remember, you have actually got Mars in Scorpio at this very moment. So that is really positive. Right, quick drink of tea and... Hey, now it's my turn. Sagittarius. So I will shuffle the Tarot of the Sephiroth here. It's a blast from the past, this deck. I don't think it ever really caught on, but I like it. Let's have one for me then. Let's have one for Sagittarius. Not just me, all the Saggies watching at the moment, and everyone who kind of loves a Saggy and is desperately trying to work out how on earth to relate to them, because that can be a big problem with Saggies. And the card is Temperance. Okay, 14. Temperance, so we're actually cooling things down a little bit here, but nevertheless, 14, an interesting one in numerology, because 7 has long been said to be the number of God, going right back to ancient Sumerian times, and so we've got 2 7s there. We've got a lot of divinity present in this card. That's the divinity. What's the divination saying? What really jumps out at me here is the wings, the half moon, and what's at the top of this card, which is a very small, yet very powerful star, showing a spiritual light, I feel, shining out of that sort of purple spangle that it's set in there. So it's dark purple, more in the realms of sodalite, I feel, as a crystal. So certainly a stone of connection showing around you here, Sagittarius. So things are going up in terms of spiritual connection. That is great. Doesn't feel like things are moving forward too quickly at the moment, but that is no bad thing, because what we've got here is actually temperance, it's actually balance, it's getting things on a sort of even level so you can move forward with a lot more decisiveness, a lot more positivity, so that you know the shot. And that will be coming up, no doubt, later in August. But what we've got for you guys at the moment, Saggy, it's all going up. The ascension's happening. That's the second time I've said ascension in this this set of readings today. But there's a good deal of alchemy going on here. quite how this balance happens, I don't know, because they do actually all end up in one big cup there. But that's the magic of it. That's the mystery of it. If I was you, Saggy, I'd do a fair bit of meditation, and I am actually a Saggy, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to meditate more. That's what's really jumped out at me after that. Think of that powerful light above the crown chakra, though, not too far from the top of your head, not too far, not so far that you can't connect to it, basically. That is the bottom line. So Capricorn, where are we for Capricorn now? We are on 5 of Swords, another 5 cards. So in numerology, the story is very far from over. Things may be on hold a bit. That's the kind of 5 energy. But nevertheless, it is a very strong number. So it's like bees. And there's a massive load of bees that swarmed and moved into a chimney just behind me. I'm hoping they don't get too annoyed with me doing this. Right. 5 of Swords. So we have swords crossing over. We've got like 2 pairs here. 2 pairs at the top and a great big magician's sword coming down the middle there, but it's actually broken in half there. Yeah, how did that sword get broken in two? Well, that is bound to be what is the hold-up. There's got to be a hold-up when the big sword is snapped like that, because the large sword here is really a sword of magic. The suit of swords has a lot to do with decision-making and trying to find certainty, trying to find sure answers. And I'm going to say that things are just too uncertain at this moment, Capricorn. That's the way it feels around you guys at the moment. But when you look further into the images of this card, they're kind of Masonic in a way, aren't they? Now, I'm not going to tell you to join the Freemasons or roll your trouser leg up or, whatever things Freemasons do. No, let's not go off into joking about Freemasonry now, because it's a very serious thing. But I can see a Masonic side to that, and that's suggesting to me, Capricorn, like-minded people, people on the same path, people on the same journey. It may feel like you can't really get into that circle, like you can't really break into it. But look at this card, Capricorn. You are actually in that circle at the moment. And so look around you. What's come in recently? They say, if the angels send people into your life because of how well you'll get on with them. You'll know if people send things into your life, there's always some meaning. Nothing happens entirely by coincidence. So do look into those happenstances, Capricorn, okay? Because what we've got to do is get this mended, and that's only going to happen with knowledge. But knowledge is all around. It's never too hard a thing to find. So I will give you that, Capricorn, with the love of the spirit world and my guides and everyone. Another drink of tea. So we're on to Aquarius. Now then, 1 card readings actually can be very powerful because you tend to go straight to the heart of the matter, particularly if you're working with a spirit guide who's got a plan, which is what I do. And a 1 card reading can be very powerful. There's kind of nothing to confuse it. I like 3 card readings for that reason. I do the old 11 card and 12 card Celtic crosses quite often in private readings for people, and that does give a great deal of information. But really, a 5 card horseshoe or a 3 card straight line I find works very well indeed. So I make no apologies for it only being 1 card. I'm just sorry you haven't got your own separate video. Aquarius, what we got for you guys? King of Swords. Great stuff. So, decisions to be made, but it looks like the decision has been made already, yeah? The kind of thing where you're thinking, maybe I should do this, maybe I should do that. What would be the best way? Do I really want to leave this? Do I really want to join this? Do I want to be with this person? Do I want to be away with this person? If you think about it, guys, the decision somewhere in your mind has already been made. It's up there in the subconscious somewhere, and actually not too far from the conscious mind either. Let me take a look. King of Swords energy has a lot to do with kind of conservation, but also enjoying what you've actually gathered, what you've actually got. It is really, really good to make use of the gifts that come into Aquarius. It really is. So I've got a cruciform symbol here, and that's making me think that there is actually a formation of stars in the sky, which is known as the cross to astronomers. And it is a real thing. It is actually there. And it plays into the Christmas story very well, actually. But I'm not going to go into that. I'll digress too much. But look at this. The teachings of Jesus, the stories of Jesus, wonderful things. I believe in them. I never say too much about the Christian church because I just didn't have a great experience with that. But look for the real truth. This is it. Never mind the organisations. Look for the real truth, because the King of Swords is all about making use of what you've actually got. And that's what you really need to know the truth about. Not just what you've got, but what you can do with it. So there's going to be resources around. I'm seeing Taurus energy in this as well, guys. Okay, so that would be kind of Taurus in your own chart, or Taurus around you somewhere in your life. But that's for you, Aquarius. It's looking really strong. It's looking really powerful. That Mars energy is palpable in this card. So you're going to be able to get things done. But sit back, enjoy the fruits of your labours, okay? Because that's going to spur you on. It's going to recharge your batteries, and it's really going to give you the power behind what you want to do, okay? And that decision just about made already. So then finally we come to Pisces, and I'm not just going to kind of that's it for the videos. I'm going to keep making videos. I just wanted to get all the astrology ones done by Friday, and it's like Thursday now. So we've arrived at Pisces. We're not quite arrived at Pisces yet, because I haven't entirely altogether shuffled. But let's have a go at Tarot of the Sephiroth. See what we get for the sign of Pisces. And two have come out. Gosh, right, Ace of Discs. Discs in this deck are essentially pentacles, and we have also got number 21, the universe. Major arcana, this is around you. This is what's very, very close to what's actually happening and to the spiritual truth of what's happening for you guys, Pisces, okay? Ace of Discs here, and I'm straight away drawn to the idea of the Piscean characteristic of being kind of friendly, compassionate, caring people who give love out to the world. And I'm drawn to say, you know, you can pour out a lot of love and not receive any back. It's very unfortunate when that happens. If that's happening with you, I'm not saying kind of give up or anything like that, but if I was you guys, I would move on from whatever might be draining your energy, because even if it seems a really good thing you're putting your energy into, and then it just all gets wasted further down the line because of circumstances or someone else's attitude or something, then it is a bit of a waste of energy, and you guys have got so much to offer the world. It's a thing to hang on to. This is the Ace of Discs here, and when I speak about, you know, in the world, this is what the discs, the pentacles, are all about. There is a tiny pentagram in the middle of that disc there. So it's, you know, in some ways it's about money, but they're not calling it coins, they're calling it discs. And so it's the roundedness of the disc, the way the disc can fly through the air. It's a really, really active image, a really powerful image. And we're seeing the cross there, and that is bringing everything, all the four elements, under control into the one sign here. So it's all the different elements, earth, wind, fire and water, acting together under the influence of the divine, under supernatural guidance to one extent or another. So bear in mind, Pisces, the answers may not be at all obvious. This is going to need a bit of thought, but this is it all going on around you. And when we look at the universe, well, major arcana energy, and it is just very, very positive. This shows that you could have more or less anything you wanted, but the thing to do is, you know, kind of decide which way do you want to go. And on the thought of that energy getting dissipated too much, you know, gather some energy back to yourself, you know. Stop doing things that drain you for no good reason if you can help it. That's always good advice for everyone. And just, you know, hang on to that energy in case you need it for a rainy day or for a sunny day like this when things start taking off, when things start working out. Well, okay, guys, so thank you, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius and Pisces for watching, and everyone else is watching as well. As soon as I possibly can, normal service will be resumed, but I'm going to call it the early August reading because the upload speeds are hopeless. I'll be back in the meantime with more videos. Thanks for watching. Thumbs up, please, if you've enjoyed it. Give me a subscribe, tap that bell, and then it's the top level of the thing, please, at which it then offers you. I don't know why it does that, but it does. That's YouTube for you. And this is Twig Brother for you. So thanks again for watching. I'll see you very soon. Peace.